Greetings! I'm Naufal and today my friends and I will be talking about word formation, specifically blending. As we all know, blending is a type of word formation. It is typically accomplished by combining the initial part of one word and the last part of another word. Words such as brunch, edutainment and emoticon are the examples of blending. Today, we are going to focus on words that went through the process of blending in the aspect of technology, internet and social medias. The examples that will be stated are between the year 2006 till 2016. We will look at the year these words enter the English language, the formation of the words, the definitions, pronunciation and how to use them in sentences. Now then, Novelia will give the first 4 examples of words that went through the process of blending.
Hello, I'm Novelia and I'll be taking over. The first word is Twitterati. Twitterati enters the dictionary in 2012 and it is a blend of Twitter and literati. It means keen or frequent users that have a large number of followers on the social media Twitter. So how do we use Twitterati in sentences? Let me give you 2 examples. One of the example is, this is the collection of the last 5 tweets of the Twitterati. Secondly, her post was retweeted by various members of the Twitterati. The second word is infomania. This word enters the English language in 2012. It is a blending process of the word information and mania. Let me search what it means. Aha! It means the compulsive desire to check or accumulate news and information, typically via mobile phone or computer. It also means an obsessive need to constantly check emails, social media websites, and online news. As an example, he is always the one telling us the latest information and news because he is an infomania. The third word is text-speak. This word enters the English language in 2016. It is a blending of text message and speak. But what does it mean? It means that language is regarded as a characteristic of text messages consisting of abbreviations, acronyms, initials, and emoticons. As an example, youngsters are used to using text-speak unlike the older generation. Oh! The word phablet enters the English language in 2013. Phablet is a blending of phone and tablet. It means a smartphone with an intermediate size screen between that of a typical smartphone and a tablet computer. As an example, phablets are especially well suited for emerging economies because it saves money. Now, Atirah will continue with the other words.
Hello, I'm Atirah and let's continue. The word tweeps enters the English language in 2008. It is a blending of Twitter and peeps. Tweeps means a person follower on Twitter. As an example, Novelia told her tweets that her dog's name is Coco. Clickjacking enters the English language in 2016. It is a blending of click and hijacking. I'm not sure what it means though. Let me summon Obu and she'll come and bring my notes. Obu, come here you little owl. Can I have my notes please? Now let's see. Clickjacking is a malicious practice of manipulating a user's website activity by concealing hyperlinks beneath legitimate clickable content, thereby causing the user to perform actions of which they are unaware. For instance, Apple has developed a software that would counterattack any form of clickjacking. Besides that, webisode enters the Oxford Dictionary in 2015. It means an original episode derived from a television series made for online viewing. As an example, Friends will be having webisodes of their shows for free on their official website. Now, to forget, webisode is a blending of World Wide Web and episode. Now then, Faizah will take over.
Greetings, I'm Faizah and let's continue, shall we? Crowdfund is a blending of crowd and fund, which means the practice of funding a project or venture by raising many small amounts of money from a large number of people, typically via the internet. Crowdfund enters the Oxford Dictionary in 2006. Let me give you an example of how to use it in a sentence. An example of to crowdfund is to ask your contacts on Facebook to help you open a new business by donating money to a cash goal. Moving on. Another example is sexting. It is a blending of sex and texting. Sexting enters the English language in 2012. Sexting is defined as the action of sending sexually explicit photographs or messages to someone via mobile phone. How do we use sexting in a sentence? Here's an example. An example of sexting is a couple sending naked pictures to one another with their cell phones. The final example of blending word is lamestream. Lamestream is a blending of lame and mainstream. Lamestream has been used to refer contemptuously to the mainstream media.
But Faizah, how do we use lamestream in a sentence?
Let me give you an example. Why has the lamestream media been so silent on the issue? Another example is the lamestream is entirely opposed to what normal Americans want.
I see. Thank you for explaining it to me.
No problem. Now let's hear the origin of these words and how to pronounce them.
Hello. Now we're going to discuss about the origin of these words and how to pronounce them. Let's start. Twitterati was made up from the pattern where glitterati were first made. Glitterati is a word from blending glitter and literati. Twitterati is pronounced as twitterati. The term infomania has been used since the 1980s but has only recently been used as a term for a psychological debility. Infomania is pronounced as infomania.
TextSpeak has a lot of names. TextSpeak, ChatSpeak, SMS-ish, that it's better off to speak of the origin of the action rather than origin of the word itself. TextSpeak is pronounced as TextSpeak. Tech journalist Ian Scales used the word phablet to describe the Dell streak in Telecom TV article back in 2010. But on Twitter, Dan Warren of GSMA claims that it was him who first coined the term. Phablet is pronounced as phablet.
Webisode was used by Scott Zacharian to describe television series in 1995 but enters the dictionary in 2009. Webisode is pronounced as webisode. Crowdfund origins from the activity of some internet campaign-funded projects and charity fundraising platforms which appeared in the late 90s. This word is pronounced as crowdfund.
Sexting originates from the word sext, as Canada's The Globe and Mail stated that phone messages have become the new phone sex. This word is pronounced as sexting. Lamestream media has been cited in print since 1999. Lamestream media is an unflattering nickname that some have applied to the mainstream media, which later become lame instead of cutting edge. This word is pronounced as lamestream.
That's all from us. Thanks for watching.
Created using Powtoon.